Hello, hello, hello. Okay. My studio is having a little difficulty, so I'm going to go on and we're going to hope everything continues to work like it needs to without any more interruption. Uh, I'm not going to be on here long this evening. I want to say hello to everybody. And I wanted to discuss something that caught my eye today about this young man being bullied. And so, what I did, I wanted to play a clip and then I'll come back and go over what the coach was speaking on bullying. And I wanted to touch bases on some of the things that he was saying.
Like it's a nightmare to be honest with you, and I'm ready for somebody to pinch me and wake me up.
Investigation was unresolved. Can you speak to whether or not the hazing incident that the police department talked about to do?
I'm not aware of anything related to it.
Have any details beyond that?
First owner, Glenn Youngkin. Terrific.
Let me take the mute off. Okay, I hope that played. I don't know if it did. I know I'm having some difficulties over here with my YouTube. So I'm hoping that played and went through. What I did find out about the shooting, and I wanted to go over that. My heart goes out to both everybody involved. 3 people lost their life. I heard one of the young guys that was killed was asleep. So he wasn't even aware of what happened because he was asleep during the time that the shooting took place. And I am truly broken behind this because I say it over and over, and I've done a series on bullying. And now it's like, okay, this is an example of what I've been talking about. Bullying. I don't know if my thing is doing like it needs to, but this is what I've been talking about the whole time when it comes to people being bullied, and that bullying needs to stop. It affects everybody involved. Not only did it affect the young man family, it did do that, but it also affected the other 3 families. And the young man that was bullied, he didn't get the help he needed. And he felt that picking up a gun and shooting was the answer, and that wasn't the answer. But then I wonder, how many people did he cry out to? Because his dad said he told him that he was being bullied. And he was like, well, just ignore it. Okay, but what happens when you can't ignore it? What do you do then? This is a new generation. They can't take what we took back then. You got to come with better answers than just ignore it. Because this is what happened when you say ignore it and have tough skin. Okay, but everybody don't have tough skin. Everybody can't ignore it. You don't know what the young man been through in his past. The bullying got to stop. Because it's probably innocent people that had nothing to do with it that got shot. And now your whole life is ruined. Everybody, and 3 people is sitting up here deceased. And I'm wondering, could it have been prevented? Then I hear it was something about hazing. So I don't know if it was hazing involved. The school is not trying to, you can bank on that. They're trying to cover themselves. So you're not going to get the whole truth is what happened and who knew. But this young man, his life is gone because he didn't know how to handle bullying. His name is Christopher Jones, and he's in custody now. Albemarle General District Court in Virginia. Today, he appeared today. And they charged him with 3 counts of second-degree murder, 3 counts of using a handgun in commission of a felony. And he also faced 2 counts of malicious wounding with 2 other firearm charges. And I think they're not going to give him any bond. He's back in court on December 8th. My heart goes out to the family that lost their children. I can imagine what you're doing, how you're feeling right now. I send my condolences. I send my prayers. I send my prayers to the young man. And normally I don't do that. But when everybody lost, nobody won. Because this young man, all of them was on the football team. It was a tragedy that happened that should have never happened. Teachers, coaches, if you are in that line of work and you see bullying, stop it. Just stop it. You have the authority. You have the voice. You should have enough integrity to say this is not going to happen on our campus. It's just not going to happen. If you want to bully somebody or hurt somebody, then go to another university, but not on our campus. It's going to take the community as a whole to stop it. One person can't stop it. There's no way. You see it at home, stop it. If you see your children are bullying other kids, stop it. Stop them from doing it. Because it could escalate into something tragic like this. Everybody lost. He didn't know how to handle bullying. He didn't know what to do. Nobody told him what to do. Now his whole life is ruined. And he'll never probably see daylight for a very long time, if he ever see it again. All because he didn't know how to handle bullying. Everybody was on the football team. His dad said he was doing good, and then he ran into a problem. You in college. I guess it went too far. Was it hazing? Is it football hazing going on in the universities? It probably is, but if they're going to tell the truth, no, they're not. They think you should have tough skin. You should just get over it. This is not a get over generation that's coming up now. They're not getting over it. They picking up guns and they taking people out. This is the generation we have now. They're not going home and say, we're just going to get over it. If I've asked you to stop and you won't stop, then they're going to take things farther. He did the best he could. I went to my dad. My dad didn't know what to do but tell me to just get over it. No, that's not the answer. It's got to stop. We can't keep telling our children to get over it. I'm hurting y'all, so please forgive me. I have a heart when it comes for situations like this. And especially, and I just did a series. So if you hadn't heard my series on bullying, please subscribe to my channel. Please go and listen at the different series I have on bullying. But it's a deep subject for me, and I don't like it. So I'm going to go over some bullying. What is bullying? A lot of people are bullied and have no clue what to do, what it is, how to stop it. But it's somebody that intimidates somebody else. Physical force, it could be fighting, it could be hitting, it could be name calling, gossiping, calling you out your name, emotional interaction. It's done out of purpose. Coerce, it's intimidating. I want to intimidate you. Hurtful teasing, threatening, abusive. And they keep repeating it. And then you start laughing and somebody else start laughing, and you may have a group that's laughing at this young man. And him not knowing what to do to stop it, because it's not funny. It's meant to hurt you, and it did hurt him. And I hate he picked up a weapon. I don't know if the coach was aware that it was going on. You and coach, you see people teasing. We as professionals, you are professionals when you become a coach, when you become a teacher. You should see things that other people may not see, because people are putting their children in your hand. And it's up to you to stop some of the stuff that's going on in universities, in high schools. That's what you were hired to do, is to teach, is to coach. But in coaching, if you see something that's going on and somebody's getting hurt, it's up to you, if you see it, to stop it and don't just allow it to continue. Because when you allow it to continue and you think this person got tough skin, this is what happened. Everybody does not have tough skin. Everybody does not know what to do. They haven't been taught, how do I handle this? I'm in a situation and I don't know how to handle it. What do I do? It doesn't matter of the age. He could have been going through mental issues and nobody had an idea. I don't know what happened. But it's aggressive behavior. It's hurtful. It's meant to mess with an individual mentally, physically, emotional, and you push them to the edge. You can push a person to the edge, and this is what happened. They explode. They don't know what to do. And they explode. And now you got innocent people that are killed for something that probably had nothing to do with the argument or the disagreement that happened between maybe one or two people. I'm not sure, because that's all I picked up was what the daddy was saying, that it was bullying going on. And then I heard it was hazing going on. So you're playing with people's intelligence and their emotions and not knowing if they can handle it. When is enough enough? It's got to stop. And it starts with people that are in bigger positions stopping it and saying it's not going to happen at my university. It's not going to happen at my school. It's not going to happen in my class. If I see it, stop it. Have the conversation. This is what we want to do. Not only in the school, but on the job. It takes everybody working together as a team to stop the bullying that's going on. If you see your coworker being bullied, as a supervisor, that's your responsibility to stop it. If you're a manager, stop it. Because this is what happens when people get out of control and they don't know how to handle their emotions and they haven't been taught. What do I do? We say, go to your parents. Okay, I went to my dad. My dad told me to take it. Well, this is not a take it generation. My generation was a take it. I took a whole lot of stuff. That was my generation. We was to take it. But the generation coming up, our children generation, they ain't taking it. And this ain't the way. Because he was probably a nice young man trying to just get through college and be a great football player. But then you got one or two that may want to tease you. And some got caught up in something that they had nothing to do. They said one guy was on the bus sleep. He didn't even know what was going on the bus sleep. My. Well, all I can say is my heart goes out to everybody involved. I send my condolences to the family that lost their children. I don't know if your child was one of the ones bullying this young man. I can't say he was or he wasn't, because I don't know. I wasn't there. So I'm just going by different rumors, allegedly, of what the father was saying, that the son was being bullied. It's just got to stop. And my heart goes out. And if you see something, say something. Teach your children. If they see something, say something. And parents, if your children are coming to you and saying they're being bullied, you've got to do more than say, just take it. Because it's not a take it generation. Sit down, talk to your child, see other ways that it can be resolved. If it means going to the dean or talking with somebody, the coach, but making somebody else aware that this is going on, that's in a higher position, that has the authority to try and stop it. In universities, I don't know what their guidelines are as far as telling children what to do in situations like this, but more need to be taught on how to handle bullying, because it does happen. But we got to get beyond to take it, because this is not a take it generation. Just take it and keep moving forward. Everybody can't do that. And so when you can't, what do? Some answers got to come forth as what needs to be done so this would not happen again. Not even on their campus, but on anybody's campus. As a university, more needs to be done, because I'm quite sure it's happening in other places. This place just got exposed. All right. Have the conversation with your children. I always say that it's our responsibility to keep our kids safe as much as we possibly can. Even though they're in universities or they're in college, they're our children for life. They never don't need your opinion. So don't think that because they're in college, they still need you. You still have to be there for them. Mine grown, I'm grown. I still need my dad. And, it is what it is. I guess it's a death do us part situation. But be there for your children, especially when they're coming to you and they're hurting, because this young man was hurting and he didn't know what to do. And I think that's why my heart goes out for him too, because it's like I'm hurting and I don't know what to do, and somebody keeps bothering me and I don't know what to do. But picking up a gun was not the answer. It just wasn't the answer. Okay, this is it for me tonight. Everybody have a great night. I love y'all. Hit subscribe. Leave me your comments. Let me know what you think about what I've said. That means a lot to me. All of y'all mean a lot to me. I enjoyed this. So drop in a comment. Hit the like, subscribe button. And I'll talk with you later. Have a good night.